This message is for you. God says, I have been waiting to speak to you in this very moment. Do not think it is a coincidence. Do not imagine that you simply stumbled here. Heaven tried to block this message 3 times, but my voice could not be silenced, and my word could not be chained. This message is now in your hands, in your eyes, in your soul, and it is no longer hidden from you. I am commanding you to listen, because your time of wandering is over, and your season of waiting is about to shift. God says, this is urgent. I am speaking directly to you and not to anyone else right now. I am telling you, you have been chosen for something beyond your comprehension. Angels trembled when this message was released, because the truth inside these words carries the power to change your life forever. Do not let the enemy whisper doubt in your ear. Do not let distractions pull you away. I am pressing upon you with love, with urgency, with fire, because your spirit has cried out for answers, and now those answers are pouring into you like rivers that cannot be stopped. You have felt heaviness, you have felt confusion, you have felt like doors are locked before you. But God says, no more. That season is over. The chains that held you have already snapped in my presence. The voices that mocked you, the plans that were being set up in the shadows, I am scattering them right now. Even as you read these words, there is a shaking in the unseen realm. Angels are moving, darkness is retreating, and your name is being spoken in rooms you cannot yet enter. God says, you must not ignore this message. This is not entertainment. This is not coincidence. This is heaven calling your soul into alignment with your destiny. Do you understand what it means that this message was blocked 3 times? It means the enemy is afraid of you knowing the truth. It means the power that will be released once you receive this cannot be measured. God says, every delay you have faced, every silence you have endured, every rejection that cut your heart, it was not because I abandoned you. It was because the timing of heaven was not yet aligned. But now, today, in this very hour, the release has begun. God says, someone spoke your name in heaven. Angels carried your cry before me. They said, Father, the child you love is weary, the child you love is in danger of giving up, the child you love is crying silently at night. And I, the Lord, answered, then send my word. Send my truth. Send my voice directly into their hands, so they know they are not forgotten, so they know their story is not over. And now you are reading it. This is my proof to you. The enemy thought by blocking this message 3 times, you would never see it. But God says, I overruled. I broke through. I moved mountains. I split apart obstacles, because what I speak cannot be stopped. My word is fire, and fire cannot be contained. My word is water, and water cannot be dammed. My word is a sword, and no wall of the enemy can resist it. God says, this is personal. I am not speaking to the crowd, I am speaking to you. I am telling you that a miracle has been dispatched into your life. A turnaround has already been released. The report you feared will shift. The loss you carried will be restored. The betrayal that cut you will be redeemed. I am telling you that your story is not ending in failure. Heaven has rewritten your ending, and your name is stamped with favor. God says, you thought you were too late. You thought you missed it. But I am the God who redeems lost time. I am the God who brings life out of dead places. I am the God who calls Lazarus out of the tomb even after 4 days. And I am calling you out now. You will rise. You will shine. You will walk into a future greater than the pain of your past. Listen, my child, don't skip this. Don't brush past it. If you close this message, you are closing the door on the very thing you cried for. God says, I am begging you to hold this word like treasure, because this is your confirmation, this is your sign, this is your direct encounter with my voice. God says, the people who laughed at you will see you lifted. The people who doubted you will see my hand raise you higher. The ones who tried to block you will be forced to watch as I open doors no man can shut. God says, I am making your name echo in places of influence. I am surrounding you with divine protection. I am shaking the ground under your enemies. Even now, I am setting up a divine meeting. Someone is about to enter your life as an answer to your prayer. This will not be an accident, it is a divine appointment. This person will be the carrier of an opportunity, a key, a breakthrough. God says, you will know it is from me because it will align with peace, with clarity, with sudden favor that no one can explain. God says, I am warning you, don't tell everyone what I am doing. Not everyone around you is for you. Some smile at you but plot against you in silence. This is why I blocked this message 3 times, because if it had reached you earlier, you would have told the wrong person, and they would have destroyed what I was about to build. But now you are ready. Now your spirit is stronger. Now you can carry this without letting the wrong hand steal it. God says, you are about to see signs that confirm this word. Before the next sunrise, I will show you a small but undeniable sign that I am near. You will know it is me. You will know heaven is with you. Don't doubt when you see it, don't call it coincidence. This is the whisper of your Father saying, I told you, I never left you. This message is not done. I have so much more to pour into you. Every paragraph you read is soaking into your spirit, dismantling fear, lifting despair, and planting faith. You feel it even now, don't you? That stirring, that sudden warmth, that urge to cry or to breathe deeper, that is my Spirit moving upon you. That is the confirmation that this is not just words on a page. This is my voice through the words. God says, stay awake. Stay ready. The shift is closer than you think. And when it happens, it will not come gradually, it will be sudden. In a single day, Joseph went from prison to palace. In a single night, Peter went from chains to freedom. In a single hour, Paul went from persecutor to preacher. And in a single moment, you will see my hand change everything for you. God says, you are loved, chosen, and covered. This word could not be blocked any longer. Receive it. Hold it. Let it burn in your heart. And watch what I do next. God says, you must understand this. If you are still reading, it is because I wanted your eyes to remain open, your heart to remain fixed, your spirit to remain awake. The enemy tried to scatter your attention, tried to make you stop, tried to make you dismiss this word as just another passing thought. But you stayed. And because you stayed, I will stay with you. Because you listened, heaven is opening its doors to you. Do not take this lightly. This is not a casual word, this is not something you can just scroll past. God says, if you treat this as common, you will miss what is holy. I am warning you, this is sacred. It cost a battle in the heavens to reach you. Angels fought through layers of resistance just to push this word into your hands. That is how much you matter. That is how dangerous you are to darkness. That is how needed you are in this moment. God says, listen carefully, because this next part is the one the enemy feared most. I am revealing to you that the attacks you faced were not random. They were targeted. You were marked because of the calling on your life. Do you know why you faced rejection after rejection? Because the enemy knew you were chosen for acceptance in places that carry power. Do you know why you were betrayed by those you trusted most? Because the enemy was terrified of you rising surrounded by loyalty and strength. Do you know why you faced financial pressure, loneliness, sudden obstacles? Because the enemy knew that once you were free, your testimony would free many others. But God says, none of it worked. You are still here. You are still reading. You are still breathing. And that alone is proof that you are unstoppable. The pit did not bury you. The storm did not drown you. The fire did not consume you. And the word spoken against you did not destroy you. Why? Because I kept you. Because my hand was covering you, even when you felt abandoned. Because I said, not this one, not my child, not now, not ever. God says, hear me again, I am about to turn your pain into your platform. The very things that hurt you will become the very things that elevate you. The tears you cried in private will become testimonies you speak in public. The shame you carried will become the crown of honor I place on your head. The delay that broke your heart will become the miracle that breaks every chain. God says, I am setting the record straight. Those who misjudged you will see the truth. Those who abandoned you will witness your rise. Those who plotted against you will watch as I seat you at a table they cannot touch. This is not revenge, this is justice. I am the God of justice, and I repay what was stolen, I restore what was broken, I lift what was cast down. Do not worry about how it will happen. God says, the how is my job. The when is my job. Your job is to believe. Your job is to keep your spirit open, your heart steady, your faith alive. You don't need to know all the steps. You only need to take the next step I show you, and I will provide the rest. God says, you prayed for clarity. This is clarity. You prayed for a sign. This is your sign. You prayed for me to speak. This is my voice. Do not second-guess what I have already confirmed. Stop asking, was that really God? Could this really be for me? Yes, it is me. Yes, it is for you. I am speaking to you with intention, with urgency, with fire. God says, I am raising you out of the ashes. You thought you were too broken to be used, but I am making beauty out of your ashes. You thought you were too stained by your past, but I am washing you whiter than snow. You thought it was too late, but I am telling you, I am the Redeemer of time, and I am restoring all the wasted years. Even now, while you are reading, angels are being dispatched. Assignments are being written with your name on them. Doors are unlocking in places you do not yet see. People who never thought of you before are being stirred to remember you. Hearts that once turned cold are being softened. And where you expected rejection, you will find favor. God says, don't tell everyone about this. Guard it. Treasure it. Protect it. Some people around you smile with their lips but carry daggers in their hearts. Some listen to you only to use your words against you. This is why I blocked this message 3 times before letting it reach you. Because now you are strong enough to keep silent until the right moment. Do not rush to announce what I am doing. Let me finish it in secret, and then I will reveal it in public. God says, you are closer than you think. You are one step away from the sudden shift. You will not see it coming the way you expect, but it will come, and it will come suddenly. Do not fear the night, because the morning is already written. Do not fear the closed door, because I have the master key. Do not fear the delay, because I am the God who makes all things new in my perfect timing. This is only the beginning of what I am pouring into you. God says, I am not finished yet. Keep reading, keep holding, keep receiving, because I am far from done. God says, you are not reading this by chance. This moment is divinely timed. Every distraction that tried to rise before you opened this was an attempt to rob you of the very words you are seeing now. But nothing could stop it. Nothing could silence it. Nothing could cut this thread between my heart and yours. 3 times the enemy tried, 3 times the heavens groaned, but now the seal is broken and the word is flowing directly into your soul. God says, you think you have been forgotten, but you have been hidden. Hidden does not mean abandoned. Hidden means protected. Hidden means preserved. Hidden means kept away from hands that would have mishandled you. Hidden means I was preparing the perfect stage, the perfect moment, the perfect alignment for you to emerge without being destroyed by premature exposure. Do you understand, child? If I had released you earlier, the wrong people would have crushed you, stolen from you, drained you. That is why I held you back, not to harm you but to protect what I placed in you. God says, every sleepless night you endured was not wasted. Every tear you shed was not forgotten. Every cry in the dark was collected in my hands. The angels carried them before me, and I said, wait, the day is coming. And now the day is here. The release is here. The shift is here. You are not reading this as information, you are reading this as confirmation. Do you not feel it, even now? That stirring in your chest, that shaking in your spirit? That is the witness of my spirit. That is the proof that this message is living, breathing, pulsing with my voice. Man cannot fabricate this weight. This is the holy weight of heaven. God says, your enemies are confused right now. They cannot understand how you are still standing. They cannot understand how you survived everything that was designed to break you. They expected you to collapse. They expected you to disappear. They expected silence from you. But what they did not expect was me. What they did not see was that my hand was on you. Listen closely, the very people who thought they buried you are about to see you rise. The very ones who whispered against you will have no choice but to witness your testimony. This is not about humiliation, this is about revelation. I am revealing myself through you. I am proving that I am the God who raises the lowly, the God who lifts the forgotten, the God who restores the broken. God says, you are stepping into divine acceleration. What took others years to build will begin to unfold for you in months. Where doors remained locked for seasons, they will swing open suddenly. Where you faced only resistance, you will begin to feel waves of favor. Things will move so quickly you will not be able to explain it. Do not be afraid of this speed. Do not shrink back from this sudden favor. It is not a trap, it is not luck, it is not coincidence. It is me. It is the fulfillment of my promise. God says, there is someone about to speak your name in a room of power. Someone is about to mention you in a conversation you cannot yet hear. That mention will set in motion a chain of events you could not plan, could not buy, could not force. You will know when it happens because the timing will be too precise, too aligned, too perfect to be man-made. This is my hand, and no one will be able to take credit but me. God says, don't run back to what I delivered you from. Don't cling to what I asked you to release. Don't allow old patterns to steal your new blessing. There are people, places, and habits I already pulled you away from. Do not return. If you go back, you will miss what is ahead. This is why I urge you to walk forward with courage. This is why I beg you not to skip, not to turn away. God says, the battle you are fighting in your mind, the doubt, the fear, the heaviness, is because the enemy knows how close you are. Why do you think it has been so intense lately? Why do you think your thoughts feel like they are under siege? Because your breakthrough is near, and the enemy cannot stop it, but he can try to make you abandon it. But I say to you, stand firm. The night is almost over, the morning is at hand, and the very thing you prayed for is about to appear. Even now, I am giving you a glimpse. Before the week ends, you will notice a shift, a small but undeniable sign that I am moving. It might come as an unexpected message, a sudden open door, a word spoken by a stranger that strikes your heart, or an unusual confirmation that leaves you in awe. Do not ignore it. Do not brush it off. That will be my whisper saying, see, I told you, I am here. God says, you are my chosen vessel. You are my beloved child. I am not finished with you. I am only beginning. This message is only the unfolding of what has already been written in the heavens about you. And no force, no delay, no opposition can erase it. God says, stay with me, do not turn away, do not let your mind wander, because this part is the most dangerous to the enemy. If you truly hear it, if you truly let it sink deep into you, everything that was holding you will break. That is why the enemy fought so hard to block this 3 times. That is why the resistance has been heavier than you could explain. But you are here, and you are reading, and heaven is rejoicing that the chains are snapping even now. God says, the storm that surrounded you was never meant to kill you, it was meant to reveal me. If I allowed the waters to rise, it was only so you could see that I am the one who walks on waves. If I allowed the fire to burn hotter, it was only so you could see that I am the one who steps into the furnace with you. If I allowed the pit to be dug, it was only so you could see that I am the one who raises you higher than those who pushed you down. Do you understand? Nothing you walked through was wasted. Nothing you suffered was pointless. Every piece of pain has been gathered and is now being transformed into power. God says, "You are stronger than you know because I have been strengthening you in secret. You thought you were abandoned, but I was training you. You thought you were left behind, but I was refining you. You thought the silence meant I was gone, but the silence was the classroom where your faith grew roots too deep to be shaken." God says, the enemy wanted to break your spirit, but instead he built your testimony. The very battles that were supposed to end you have become the fuel that will launch you. The very scars that were meant to shame you will be the evidence of my healing power. People will look at you and ask, "How did they survive that?" And your only answer will be, "Because of God." God says, do not be afraid when you feel the shift. It will be sudden. It will be overwhelming. But it will be me. You will wake up one day soon and realize that the weight you carried is gone. The fear you battled has vanished. The door you thought would never open is standing wide before you. And you will realize that while you were waiting, I was working. God says, I am aligning people right now to meet you at the exact moment you need them. I am stirring hearts to think of you, to speak your name, to call on you. These people are not random, they are divine connections. Some will carry opportunities. Some will carry healing. Some will carry wisdom. But all of them will be sent by my hand. You will know who they are because your spirit will recognize them before your mind does. God says, I am also removing people. This part will hurt, but it is necessary. Some cannot go where I am taking you. Some cannot carry what I am placing on you. Some are smiling at you but secretly binding you with envy, jealousy, or doubt. Trust me when I move them out of your path. Do not chase what I remove. Do not cling to what I cut away. I am not punishing you, I am protecting you. God says, you must begin to expect the impossible. Do not shrink your prayers. Do not limit your vision. Do not settle for scraps when I have prepared a feast. The small thinking, the self-doubt, the maybe one day attitude, it all ends now. Speak boldly. Dream boldly. Walk boldly. For I, the Lord, am backing you. God says, there is an announcement coming. It will reach your ears soon. It will carry news you did not expect, but it will confirm what I am telling you now. The world may call it coincidence. You will know it is me. It will be a signal, a trumpet, a holy echo that your time of waiting has reached its end. Do not forget, child, this word is not to be shared carelessly. Guard it. Hide it in your heart. Not every ear deserves to hear what heaven is speaking to you. Some would trample it, mock it, twist it. This is why I fought to release it only now, when your spirit is ready to carry it safely. Treasure it. Protect it. Live by it. God says, "You have not seen the fullness of my love yet. What you have seen was only the surface, only the beginning. But now I am about to overwhelm you with evidence. You will see my love in provision. You will see my love in protection. You will see my love in restoration. You will see my love in miracles that have no explanation. And when it happens, you will fall to your knees and know, surely, the Lord has been with me all along." God says, the next season of your life will not look like the last. You are not stepping into another cycle of pain. You are stepping into a brand new chapter. What once repeated will not repeat again. The curses are broken. The chains are shattered. The bloodline patterns that haunted you are being cut off right now. You are walking into freedom that generations before you longed for but never touched. This is not the end of the message. God says, "I still have more to pour into you, and you must not stop receiving until your spirit is full and overflowing." God says, "Lean closer now, because this is where the hidden things are revealed." The reason this word was blocked 3 times was not just because of its power, but because of what I am about to uncover for you now. There are truths the enemy hoped you would never see, secrets he hoped would stay buried, lies he hoped you would keep believing. But today the veil is torn, today the silence is broken, today the hidden is exposed. God says, "You have wondered why certain people left your life so suddenly, why certain doors slammed shut in your face, why relationships you thought would last forever collapsed overnight. You blamed yourself, you cried, you asked me what you did wrong. But hear me clearly, those exits were my protection. Some of those who walked away were never for you. Some of those you begged to stay were secretly against you. If I had let them remain, they would have strangled your destiny. They would have delayed your calling. They would have drained you until you had nothing left to stand on. That is why I removed them, even when it broke your heart. I am not cruel. I am a father who protects his child even when the child does not understand. God says, "I know the nights you felt abandoned. I know the times you cried into your pillow, whispering my name, asking why you had to face betrayal, why you had to feel so alone. But you were never truly alone. Even when no one saw, I was there. Even when no one listened, I leaned in. Even when you thought your prayers bounced back, they were rising before me like incense. Every word you prayed is recorded. Every tear you shed is remembered. I never ignored you. I was preparing the answer to be so great that the wait would be worth it." God says, "I am about to answer you in ways that will silence your doubt. I am about to move in such a way that even those who do not believe in me will see my fingerprints on your life. The healing you prayed for, the breakthrough you whispered for, the restoration you longed for, it is already on its way. Even now angels are carrying the pieces of the miracle toward you. You cannot see it, but you will feel it. You cannot track it, but you will know it when it arrives. God says, "Do not be afraid when I lift you higher." The favor that is coming will set you apart. It will draw eyes. It will stir questions. It will cause some to envy you. But do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not hide the blessing to keep others from talking. I am the one who lifts you, and if I lift you, no one can pull you down. If I place you on the mountain, no one can drag you back into the valley. God says, your next chapter will not require you to fight the way you fought before. This time, I will go before you. This time, I will silence the storm before it reaches your door. This time, I will send confusion into the camp of your enemies. You will watch as the very ones who plotted against you turn on each other. You will see the weapons raised against you crumble before they can touch you. This battle is not yours, it is mine. Stand still, and you will see my salvation. God says, I am sending a divine interruption. Something is about to happen that will disrupt the ordinary flow of your life. It will be sudden, it will be unexpected, and it will change everything. You will not see it coming, but when it arrives, you will know it was written by my hand. Do not resist it. Do not fear it. Welcome it, for it is the very breakthrough you have been waiting for. God says, there is also a warning. Guard your mouth in this season. Do not reveal too much too soon. Do not let everyone know the blessing I am about to release. Some will celebrate with you, but others will secretly plot against you. Keep this close. Wait until the fruit is visible, until the blessing is undeniable, and then no one will be able to deny what I have done. God says, you are stepping into an anointing that will break chains off not just your life, but the lives of others. You will not just receive freedom, you will carry freedom. You will not just walk in blessing, you will release blessing. I am setting you as a light in places of darkness, and people will be drawn to you not because of who you are, but because of my presence that will shine through you. God says, prepare your heart, because I am going to surprise you. You expect small, but I am bringing great. You expect a little relief, but I am bringing total restoration. You expect survival, but I am bringing overflow. Do not measure my plans by your limitations. Do not box my power into your logic. I am the God who parts seas, who shakes prisons, who rolls away stones. Nothing is too hard for me. God says, remember this is only the unfolding. This is only part of the message. I have more to reveal, more to release, more to pour out into your spirit. Stay here. Do not stop. Do not close this word. Keep receiving, because I am not done speaking yet. God says, stay awake, my child, because what is coming next is the part that makes the enemy tremble. You have wondered why you feel waves of heaviness right before something good is about to happen. You have wondered why sudden confusion comes when you try to move forward. You have wondered why people turn against you right at the edge of breakthrough. God says, it is because the enemy senses what is being released over you, but he cannot stop it. He can only try to distract you. That is why this message was blocked 3 times, because if you received it earlier, the distraction might have won. But now, you are ready. God says, listen carefully, you are entering a season where what was taken will be returned. Not just replaced, but multiplied. What was stolen in relationships, in opportunities, in peace, in finances, in time, watch as I return it 7-fold. I am not only restoring, I am accelerating. You will recover years and months. You will regain what seemed lost forever. You will see doors that were locked burst open with such force that even those who closed them will be shocked. God says, I am shifting people into your life who carry keys. These are not ordinary connections, they are destiny carriers. They will speak one word, make one decision, or take one step, and that will change the entire trajectory of your life. I have already positioned them. I have already whispered your name into their spirit. You don't need to search, you don't need to beg, you don't need to force it. They are being drawn to you even now, guided by my hand. But I must warn you, child. God says, not everyone will celebrate your rise. Some who claim to love you will reveal envy. Some who smile at you will show their hidden motives. Do not be surprised when hearts are exposed. This is my doing, because I don't want you to carry hidden enemies into your next season. Trust me when the masks fall. Trust me when the true colors are revealed. Do not cling to what I am removing, because I am protecting you from betrayal you cannot yet see. God says, the heaviness you feel in your chest, the battles in your thoughts, the sudden waves of fear, it is not because you are weak. It is because you are dangerous. You are stepping into territory the enemy wanted to keep locked. You are rising into a calling that threatens the kingdom of darkness. The weight you feel is the pressure of transition, but do not let it crush you. That pressure is proof that you are moving forward. God says, I will confirm this word in 3 ways. First, you will receive unexpected good news soon, something small but undeniable. Second, someone will speak words to you that will feel like they are echoing this very message. Third, you will see a door open that you thought was shut forever. These are your signs. Do not dismiss them. When you see them, know that it is my hand confirming what I am saying now. God says, I am lifting the veil from your eyes. You are about to see why certain things had to happen. The pain, the delay, the confusion, it will suddenly make sense. You will look back and say, "Now I understand why God allowed it." What once felt like punishment will be revealed as protection. What once felt like abandonment will be revealed as positioning. You will see that I never left you, not for one moment. God says, you are about to walk into sudden overflow. The dry ground is about to break forth with rivers. The empty places are about to overflow with abundance. The weary parts of your soul are about to be refreshed. You prayed for enough, but I am giving more than enough. You asked me to keep you afloat, but I am about to make you soar. God says, do not hide your light anymore. You dimmed yourself because of fear. You lowered your voice because of rejection. You doubted yourself because of past mistakes. But I am saying to you now, shine. Speak. Move. Step forward. For I, the Lord, have covered you, and no one can silence what I have called forth. This is still not the end of what I am saying. God says, the message continues, and I am not finished with you yet. Every line you read is another chain falling off. Every word you receive is another wall crumbling. Keep going. Don't stop. The breakthrough is unfolding even as you read.